What's going on, guys? It's Mannequin here and welcome to episode 10 of Your Voice My Choice. And today's gameplay is going to be pretty interesting because it's a sniping gameplay and you don't see that very often on my channel. And people have wondered when the next sniping gameplay is going to go up on my channel for some reason. I've had a couple of people ask me, when are you going to snipe again? And I have no idea why you guys are interested in seeing me snipe. I'm a terrible sniper. I've said this multiple times on several different occasions. I'm terrible at sniping in any Call of Duty. I think the last Call of Duty that I was actually decent at sniping was Modern Warfare 2, but I thought Modern Warfare 2 was insanely easy at sniping, but for some reason you guys just want to see me snipe. And today's gameplay, it could have been better, I think, if I had different score streaks. The score streaks, I feel, probably restricted the fact that I could have gone for something even bigger, because in the 20 games I would go on these pretty good streaks, but I would not really get any kills with the 100 killer drone. I mean, obviously I'm guaranteed at least one kill with that, or most of the time I'm guaranteed at least one kill with it. But I feel like if I had something bigger, I definitely would have brought in more kills. But this gameplay was definitely the most kills I got with this class. But unfortunately, it wasn't the best KD gameplay that I had on my hard drive of the 20 games with this class. It was pretty much a game where I got a lot of kills, but I also died quite a few times, and I'm actually going against, in this gameplay, a team full of snipers. So I do get some good shots in this gameplay, but then there's also some times in this gameplay where you're gonna be like, wow, you have some terrible aim. So yeah, this gameplay is just gonna be all over the place with my sniping ability. But I should probably talk about the class setup in case anyone's curious of what I'm using. So it's a ballista with the CPU and fast mag. The ballista gets a lot of hit markers, it really does. I thought some of my sniping friends were just kidding about how bad this ballista was, but God, it gets a lot of hit markers. So that's besides the point. I should probably get back to the class setup. So I'm also using the Cap 40 as my secondary. My perks are Flak Jacket, Fast Hands, Toughness, and Dexterity. And I'm using a Sticky Grenade, which is the Semtex. Yeah, I had completely forgot what it was called because it's been forever since I've used the Semtex. I think since like Modern Warfare 3 or something. But yeah, so my score streaks: UAV, Hunter Killer Drone, and counter UAV, and those score streaks aren't too bad. You actually roll those really quickly. The UAV, counter UAV, those get you a lot of points, and you just roll through those score streaks over and over and over. I just wish I had something bigger, but I really don't feel like talking about the gameplay today. I actually want to talk about E3. So I'm recording this commentary on Tuesday. The last press conference of any of the big companies was today, which it ended with Nintendo. And they didn't really do a conference. They did more of like a live stream kind of thing. It was a Nintendo Direct, which I'm used to those videos because every so often I do check out Nintendo Directs just to see what kind of games they're going to be announcing or what kind of news they're going to be talking about. And usually the Nintendo Directs I tune into are basically for Pokemon. I still like Pokemon, so what? If anyone's gonna hate on me, I don't care. I like Pokemon still. But so yeah, they talked about Pokemon, the new game, which I thought was pretty cool, but they still did nothing to really, I guess, get me excited. I mean, they showed Super Smash Brothers. I guess I didn't watch it long enough. I don't know if there's a release date for it yet, or if it's not even planned for a release anytime soon. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out next year if I had to guess. But they did show like Mega Man and Super Smash Brothers, which I thought was pretty cool. They showed several different games, but it always felt like I just wasn't that excited for it, which I'm excited for, like Mario Kart, or yeah, Mario Kart 8, and I don't know, that still doesn't come out until next year, so it's still a long time for me to really be excited for. So I actually returned my Wii U today, and that's when I pre-ordered the PS4, which I thought had an amazing press conference. But before I talk about Sony's press conference, I gotta talk about Microsoft's. So Microsoft, it actually started out pretty good. I was expecting Microsoft to do a pretty good job in their press conference just due to the fact that there was a lot of negative response towards the Microsoft reveal in May. I think it was like the 21st or the 23rd, whenever it was. There was a lot of negative press about the Xbox One when it was first revealed. So I kind of expected Microsoft to do something great, and I gotta say, it was pretty good. Their conference wasn't bad. it was actually really good in my opinion. I showed some games I was pretty excited for if I was to get the Xbox One, like Sunset Overdrive. I don't even know what that game's about, but that looked fun. Which is going to be an Xbox One exclusive. They showed Rise, which I thought was pretty good. It looked beautiful. I thought that game looked really good. And I'm trying to remember other games from the Xbox One press conference. They showed Halo, which I don't even know if that's a Halo 5 or they're just rebooting the series. I'm not entirely too sure on that. Maybe they've released new news. I don't know. I haven't really been checking out E3 since then. But I thought they were doing everything right until they released the price. It was at the very end of the conference where they basically said the price, and it was going to be $500, but they did say it was going to release in November. I kind of wish that Sony gave a kind of like a release date, but I'm guessing it's going to be in November too. I would be surprised if it's not in November. But back to what I was saying. So they are basically going to release it for $499, I believe that's what they said. So basically $500. And that was, I think, that was a stupid idea, I believe. But I understand why they're going at $499 because they're bundling the Kinect with the Xbox One. I'm not interested in the Kinect, but I can see why it's more expensive than the PS4 because they're bundling the Kinect, which I think it was so stupid. But it's because they require the Kinect to be on the Xbox One, but it was just idiotic to me. And then Sony's press conference, it started off really slow. I was bored in their press conference for most of the time until Square Enix showed up. Once they started showing games, like they showed a couple of games in the beginning, and then they started talking about their movie program and their music program. They started talking about things I just don't want to hear. I really didn't want to hear that. And then they introduced Square Enix. It was Tetsuya Nomura. I don't know if I got his pronunciation on his name correctly, but I've known him for a while for like Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts, by far, when I was growing up, was my favorite video game series, and right there I get a collateral. So back to what I was saying. So Kingdom Hearts, I've been excited for Kingdom Hearts 3 forever. I've played every single Kingdom Hearts game. So they showed Final Fantasy Versus, which I thought looked amazing. I've been waiting for Final Fantasy Versus news just because they've been said, or they've said multiple times, Square Enix, that they were going to work on Kingdom Hearts 3 when Final Fantasy Versus was already about to be released, or it was going to be finished, because it's the same development team working on both games. So I've just wanted to hear more news about Versus so I can know more about Kingdom Hearts 3. So they released news about Versus, or they showed a trailer, and then right when that trailer was done, they showed Kingdom Hearts 3, a teaser trailer for that. I cannot tell you how excited I was for that. As soon as that trailer went on, I felt like it was just a domino effect for Sony's press conference. After that, everything was just so great. I had tears of joy when I saw that Kingdom Hearts trailer, and after that, boom. It was just a roller coaster of awesome. After that, Sony did everything right after that. After the Square Enix trailer, it was perfect. And then at the end, they took shots at Microsoft, which I thought was so hilarious. The entire time I was watching, I was like, they're literally just taking shots at Microsoft, and I don't even care. So they started talking about the used game policy. It's able to use used games. There's no always online. You don't even have to connect once every 24 hours. You have to pay for online, which I really don't mind because I pay for PlayStation Plus already, because I always thought that was a great service on PlayStation. You're able to get several free games every month. And free in quotations because you only have these games as long as you have the service activated. But I've always thought PlayStation Plus was a good service, so I don't mind paying the $5 a month that it's gonna be, I think. So PlayStation Plus is gonna cover every system that you have. Like if you have PlayStation Plus, it covers your Vita service, it covers your PS3, and it covers your PS4. I just think Sony did great. And then the price, $399, that is insanely cheap. I read reports that Sony was planning to sell their consoles at a loss, but I really didn't think it was going to be that cheap. It definitely surprises me. Right there I get another collateral, and I ended up getting Final Kill Cam right there. Pretty good, but Sony definitely won. I feel like the PS4, that it just really, it won E3 in my opinion. It really did. But give me your opinions on E3. What console do you think you're going to be getting now? And yeah, I'll see you guys later. And yeah, peace.
Operation complete. Nice job, grunts.